your arm, okay? Okay. Relax your arm for me. Just relax. It's your birthday. Okay. All done.
Thank God it happened at the right time for me, you know. So I'm so pleased.
Let them know they can come if they're ready.
Okay, don't you speak that into existence.
They will withdraw as much as they possibly can, given the fact that we know that that vaccine, which was generated against the original version of the virus, the Wuhan virus that swept across the world in 2020, things have moved on. The virus has mutated multiple times, and we're now in the era of these so-called Omicron variants.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. No problem. Fantastic.
All the mRNA vaccines and booster jabs that people are getting now are modified, and I think adapting the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine is complicated, would be very expensive. So I suspect the decision is more about the fact that this isn't going to be as widely used now as the mRNA vaccines and is too expensive to modify.
I walked actually. Did you walk? Yeah, it's only a half-hour walk. So.
When we talk about rare, we're talking about here it's a medicine, a vaccine that's being used in millions of people. So, you know, there are side effects for all medicines. There are side effects for all vaccines. The problem here is this is a very, very significant side effect in very few people, you know, in a few people. And whilst, you know, people are looking at what is this about and is there a way of modifying that particular technology, I think the other vaccine approach using messenger RNA is really forging ahead. The big issue, of course, as I said earlier, is the cost of that vaccine and the ability of poorer countries to access these messenger RNA vaccines. We still have issues around the world in terms of equity of access, particularly given that the mRNA vaccines are more expensive. So even though there's an issue about the efficacy of the AstraZeneca vaccine against currently circulating virus variants, I wouldn't be surprised if in some countries, if they have stocks, they'll still continue to use up those stocks. We just have to put ourselves back into where we were that time in late 2020 when, you know, we had nothing. There was nothing. There was no treatment. We understood very little about the virus and how it spread. And they came to the fore with a vaccine that has saved millions of lives.